Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Blood and Water. My name is Lydia and I'm your reviewer for today. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and more updates. Well, after watching the entire episode, I figured that it was more than I expected. Since the adage goes as blood is thicker than water, it follows the same adage as the series because Pulen was following her sister's track to find out if she was really her sister or not, and eventually she did. Finding out the truth, she faced a lot of challenges and other stuff, but eventually she reached her final destination. So Pulen tells her mom that she wants to go to another school because her old school, the people there were bullying her and stuff. She gets to the new school with a different mindset of doing an underground investigation on Figeli, whether she was really her sister or not, and also to clear the trials of her dad of being prosecuted as a dealer in child trafficking or human trafficking. From the second to the third part of the episode was a little bit boring as I thought, but getting to the latter part I enjoyed it because the emotions kept on revealing and the interesting parts were coming out. Fortunately for Pulen, she had a friend, Wade, who was very supportive in everything she does because he had feelings for her, but unfortunately Pulen didn't feel the same for Wade but felt for someone else who wasn't even supportive of what Pulen's motive was getting to that school. Pulen's intentions were to get close to Figeli so that she can find some samples of her hair or her saliva or anything, but in the process of getting close she rather goes farther because they become enemies instead of friends, and it became a college fight, like drama between two parties. You do this, I do that, I repay you, you repay me, and all that. And anytime Pulen decides to go back to normal, go back on track, then Figeli attacks. Or anytime Figeli decides to get back on track, then Pulen also attacks. There was one thing Pulen confessed and she really regretted making that confession, and she told the wrong person about that confession. That confession came out at the time that Figeli came to apologize to settle all their differences, and it broke the heart of Figeli a lot because Pulen confessed to, or Pulen told one of the editors that Figeli was having an affair with the swimming coach, and that was the greatest news of all time because Figeli's parents were very rich influencers, and their child having an affair with a coach was a very big disgrace for them in the school. Nevertheless, they didn't expect the media to find out. They wanted to cover the tracks of all the disgrace, but no news can hide for a long while. Eventually it came out. In the process of the news coming out, Pulen finds out that, well, it could be that Figeli's parents were the ones who kidnapped Figeli at childbirth, and they changed her name so that they can clear the tracks of their disgrace. Funny enough, Pulen finds a boyfriend called KB, and KB's dad was the one who deals with all the human trafficking and all that, and they had to push it on Pulen's father because that was a little bit safer for them. Eventually, Pulen gets close to Wade, and her supportive friend is able to get some truths that Pulen was even not expecting to get herself. She wanted to give up along the way because it became too much for her to take. It became too much for her to handle. She didn't expect it to be more complicated as it came to pass. Finally, Pulen finds out that she was being a main suspect to a scene because their house was robbed and nothing was stolen but her laptop and her DNA kits she bought to find out the truth about her alleged sister. That was a little bit dicey on that, on they stealing a DNA kit. Like, who goes to a house to rob a DNA kit? It doesn't really sound reasonable. So then at that act, it raised the eyebrows of Pulen. I can't really tell if this episode will have a continuing one. I can't really tell if it will end on episode 6 or it will go further to 7 and 8, because in episode 6 Pulen is able to reveal that Figeli is her sister, but her dad is still going for trial. Figeli's foster parents are still walking around like nothing has happened and all that. Will they be also arrested? Will there be any truth in that? Will the police investigate in that aspect that Figeli's parents or Figeli's foster parents need to be arrested and prosecuted? So let's hope that Netflix will release another episode, or they'll end it like as in a full straight episode of 8, a full straight series of 8 episodes, because it sounds like it would be better if they add 2 more episodes to the series. I'll end my review here. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and more updates. Till next time, bye.